Okay, this is the next step in our process to create a content series for articles based on the competition's keywords. So what we've done so far is we have researched our competition, basically broad looked for a general big category. You found those few websites that are big contenders, big fish, you plugged them into Ahrefs, and you researched to find what is the content gap analysis. Those are on the previous videos right before this one. And then you've downloaded this content gap and by exporting. And then what we did is we opened it in Google Sheets. And with Google Sheets, we're looking at this content gap and noticing that there's a lot of words here that our competition has that's bringing in a ton of traffic from Google. And we want to see which of these is informational keywords that would be very helpful for our industry target audience that we can create articles about that would be helpful. So
we already went through and bolded all of the ones we're interested in. So the thing is that we're trying to help. This is going to help out this process. Otherwise, this is going to take way longer. So we're going to use Command with our MacBook to click on Command with your MacBook and go through and click on each one that's bolded. We went and bolded them first. You could actually, I would suggest not going through and bolding them when you're interested, but actually choosing a color, because Google Sheets can filter by color. It cannot filter by gold. We just found that out we found out that it won't filter by bold, but it will filter by color. So we're going to try that.
We went through the top, basically 200. We looked through the top 200 of these, and we went through and we bolded them. But like she's saying, it's kind of better to actually change the color, because then you can filter out those only. So what we're going to do is we're going to do Command and select all the ones that we've already bolded, and after we've done that, we're going to go ahead and sort those out. Let's pretend like we've done it. I'll just pause it real quick. Okay, so what I've done is I've just selected all of the ones that I've
had previously bolded,
and then all I did is I went over here and I selected the text color, because I can now filter by text color. And again, to select cell by cell by cell on a MacBook, you push Command and do it. You'll have to look at how to do it with the PC if you've got that. So then to filter, you just click on this little filter button. Oh, to enable filters. Let me show you how to enable filters. To enable a filter, all you have to do is you click on this first row, and then you come over here to these little three buttons here, and you click filter. And I've already selected that filter. It looks like a little funnel, and that will allow you this little funnel drop down to be able to filter down. And what we're going to do is we're going to filter by color, and we're going to filter by these colors. Great. So that now gives us all of our filtered colors, and that's all we wanted to do in this step.
Also, just really quick, when you're going through and choosing the topics that you're interested in, don't choose direct competitors.
Yeah.
Even if there's a large volume.
Yeah, we don't want to go after those keywords.
We don't want them to be our keyword.
Yeah.
It's okay to do like maybe a little article on them, highlighting them, but always be friendly. Be really careful when you're working with direct competitors.
Yeah, I wouldn't put that in as a keyword. Okay, so then you copy this entire, so you click on this column, and then you're going to basically paste this in to this page that says include, and so you put that in, and they also need to be
separated by...
They have to be separated by commas.
We'll
figure that out.
I don't know where we were though.
Okay, so yeah, so we have all of these keywords highlighted, And what you want to do now is you want to highlight these. We're going to need to put all of those inside this keyword research template. But the trick is it needs to be a special formatting so that they have commas between each of them. And so we're just going to go over here. There's a whole bunch of online tools that can do this. I literally just Googled like add a comma tool. And this one looks pretty good. dlim.co. So you paste in, this is what I did. I just pasted in our column of data here. And after you paste in your column of data, then all you have to do is select, do you want a comma, do you want spaces, new line, or do you want, so you just select the comma, and then you just push this little button, this blue button that goes forward here. So we're going to do this all over again.
Oh, you don't need to.
Well, the reason we need to do that is because we accidentally pasted in multiple times. So I'll just show you real quick. So that closes it all out. Now, make sure that you have copied your keywords here. We don't need that first one, so you just push Shift, and then you go down this whole list until you get to the bottom of your list. Here we go. And then Control C is copy. And then you go back over to this dlim.co, whatever that is, and you Control V right there. So that is going to give us exactly what we want. Then we just push this blue button, and this little blue button right here, it's going to put it in to, let me just bring this over here. There we go. So the blue button here, there we go. It puts it all separated by commas. So push this select button, then you come over here. Okay, so once you've copied that list, you paste it into the include here. And these are all the things that we want to include. So this is our include list. And then what we do is we go back to Ahrefs, and we are going to include, we're going to have include and exclude filters.
But we don't want to be in content.
Okay, so what we've got is we now have our words here in the include area on this keyword research template. And then we paste that into, we basically just go to Ahrefs, copy that, and you paste it just right here under the Keyword Explorer. You see the Keyword Explorer there? You paste that, and then you click this little search button here. And when you click search, it'll give you a bunch of results. And then what you want to do is you want to come over to this button here that says include. Now you want to change, instead of all words, you want to change it to any word.
Why?
Because if you do all, then it has to include all these words within the keyword, and none of them are going to have that. So any word means any of these will do. So then you push apply, and then you click, then you see what the results are, and then you start looking through the results here, and you're going to just filter out, you'll just spend maybe 1 minute looking for anything that you want to exclude. So for example, Google is smart enough, it knows if you're going to just include these near me keywords. Don't do it, just exclude those right off the bat.
Because Google's going to give it to you.
Yeah.
By nature.
Yeah, if you're near them. And so you go down here, we could just look down this list here. So far this looks pretty good. Let's not put Walmart in here. So let's exclude, so you just separate by a comma, Walmart, and then what else? Medicare.gov, we don't need that. Medicare.gov, and ingredients, chocolate, why not? Bayada, what is Bayada? I don't know what Bayada is. Kumbayada? Bayada.
Oh, now I'm really curious.
No, don't be curious about that. So there's biota, and then there is...
Do you know what it is?
I don't know.
Don't you want to know?
No. I don't.
I don't have my phone with me.
Better, original drink, skilled flavors, apartments,
I have my phone.
benefits, Alzheimer's, seeing, stage, electric, vanilla. Okay, are any of these, so gov maybe? Let's take out the gov. And anything else that just looks obvious, like we don't really want to include in. That's good. Okay. So that's good. So those can be in the exclude. If you see anything else that you want to put in the exclude, go ahead, put it in there. But go ahead and apply and show the results.
So we got our include and our exclude. Now show results.
Mm-hmm.
So that the reason we had the include first and then we had the exclude.
Now you can look down here briefly. Is there anything in here that's obvious that you know that you absolutely do not want an article on? I mean, those are pretty good so far. They actually look really good. Well, let's wait for that. Okay, residential assisted living, insure ingredients. So that's a lot of results, and that looks really good. So let's go ahead and export this then. So we will export, and we'll do all 2,784. Okay, and let's go ahead and just export that. And then we're going to open up our ClusterAI. And ClusterAI is what we use to help cluster the content so that we can have the main. Okay, so it's app.contentdistribution.com. This is ClusterAI. We use this to cluster the keywords so that we can have the main keyword and then related keywords, so that we can include a very comprehensive. Like our actual outline of the article is comprehensive
With alt keywords.
with alternative keywords.
And related.
So choose a keyword list type. So this is Ahrefs. And then this is a country is going to be United States. So we'll just go ahead and put United States. And add additional recipient. So let's go ahead and add Emily at 10xflowseo.com. And the URL to where this was, oops, not right there. The URL here, let's see, here we go, this list. I guess it created a list URL for us. So we can get right back to it. So now we can choose a file, and we're just going to import that CSV file. And it knows the Ahrefs format, and I'm going to look at recents probably. Nope, it's going to be, where are we bringing this? Downloads. There we go. And Google, that's the one that we just did. And open. And that should choose the file there, and we should be able to submit. So we click submit file, and let's see, it looks like it's working. So
It could take a while.
oh, it says the main keyword, ensure. That's not really the main keyword.
Well, they're all being considered.
Senior, oh, I see. Okay, so it's got.
They're all being considered as main keywords.
Yeah, so it'll
Which is good.
group them all how they should. So this will take some time to process, and once you see it's in progress, once it's done, because there's a total of 2,784 total keywords, and that many keywords gives you a total volume of 1.1 million potential searches each month. Obviously, we're not going to be at the very top for all of them, but we're going to throw out a broad net and our articles are going to be the most comprehensive articles, and so they will become the most competitive. And so this is how you take you take your competitors, you figure out how they're getting the most traffic to their website, and you create a list of keywords, opportunities that your website does not yet rank for, and group those, and then you're going to get this. You're going to download the list, and you're going to put it in a tool that can help cluster those together. And then once we get that result, then we can finally add those main keywords and the alternative keywords to our content calendar.
We'll show how. We'll pick that up after this is done. We'll pick up the video and finish showing exactly what we do from ClusterAI, how we get those to become outlines for our content calendar.
There you go.